Hi everyone, my name is Emily White. I'm a junior at LIM College and a fashion media major. Today I get the opportunity to speak with Baylen and Anthony, two 2019 LIM alumni who started their own business, Equip. Can you guys speak on Equip and how you started the brand and what the product line is?
Sure. So Equip is a whole handbag, luggage, and accessory brand that's all about New York City style, but suburban sensibility. So Anthony and I come from backgrounds. I was more so in merchandising, design, and product development.
And I was more public relations, communications, and marketing.
So during the pandemic, we were like, how can we keep our creative juices flowing? We were furloughed at the time, but we still wanted to keep pursuing those passions. So we ended up designing a bag designed to carry everyday essentials during the pandemic. And it ended up taking off kind of like a rocket. We ended up partnering with some big retailers, and now the brand evolved into this full line of handbags, luggage, and accessories, really all your daily purposes. So if it's just a fashion bag you're looking for, or more of a function bag, you're gonna be all covered.
What was your experience starting a company in the midst of a global pandemic?
So we always get asked this question, and this is a really interesting question to be asked because honestly it's hard to put into words. Me and Baylen both are trained and have a background in the fashion industry here in New York, which got completely turned upside down and shaken up during the pandemic. And during that time when things were very uncertain and scary and jobs were being lost, that affected myself and Baylen personally. We really just got to thinking, what can we do to stay creative and stay up to date with everything? While everybody was watching Netflix, we were like, what can we do to keep ourselves busy? And we decided to explore an entrepreneurial adventure. And we got to thinking, what could we do? And we kind of landed on handbags that were relevant to carrying your everyday essentials during that time. And since then, it's just flourished and grown into something so much bigger. But we always like to say, starting something during a pandemic, we hope and we cross our fingers that we started during the most difficult times in regards to multifaceted, so supply chain, getting ourselves off the ground. So we hope that moving forward, things are more smooth sailing, can only get easier, but we're always up for any challenge, and we just think that we are so grateful to have our business be a success, especially during challenging times. But teamwork makes the dream work, and we could not have done it without each other.
How did your classes at LIM help you solidify your career goals?
I would say that LIM really gave us a robust coursework. So I ended up more in the fashion merchandising realm. You ended up more in the marketing realm. So literally now being an entrepreneur and a business owner, we've seen firsthand that we need to have our hand on the pulse of every single aspect of our business.
Absolutely.
So everything from the fun part of designing, creating the product, but also more of the business application of accounting, making sure that we're keeping our books up to date, making sure the financials are in check. So I would say that LIM gave a very robust coursework, but also was realistic. Like I felt like the work that we were doing was actually something that we could transfer into not only our real careers, which we saw, but also now into a real business that we launched. So I would say it really all goes hand in hand.
I would definitely say the coursework at LIM was very relevant to the fields that we wanted to go into. It's really great that I got to dip my toes in the very beginning in different areas of the fashion business, and landing in kind of communications and PR and gearing my curriculum and coursework towards that really helped me set me up for success with my internships and thus far my career.
Yeah, love it.
Can you guys speak on your experience partnering with QVC?
Sure. So QVC has been a really phenomenal retail partner to us. We actually launched our brand on QVC just 6 months after launching our brand in general. I'll never forget, January of 2021, we launched on QVC and our product ended up completely selling out. So we saw that there was a really big appetite from their customer demographic for the Equip brand.
That was our big pinch me moment for sure.
Most definitely. And they've really gotten behind us and allowed us to grow our brand within their network. We think it's such an innovative platform to sell on because it's this whole idea of v-commerce, video commerce, which ultimately prevailed, especially during the pandemic. You know, when shops were closed, when retail was disrupted, television was still on, e-commerce was still alive and well and growing.
And nobody does that better than QVC.
Yeah, QVC are definitely the leaders in that realm. So we're really, really grateful to have partners at QVC and to be able to be a part of their family. And really excited that we've been able to grow our brand with QVC. This January will be our 2-year anniversary already selling on the network. So we're super excited, and lots of exciting things are in the works. They really are a powerhouse when it comes to that.
And I personally think it's so exhilarating and exciting, the live TV aspect and the live TV selling portion of the business. And that's kind of what keeps us on our toes and always tuning in. And it's such a different experience being on the brand and vendor side and also being a viewer. It's such an interactive experience that you can't get if you just walk into a store or if you're scrolling through a website. So I'm so happy that we landed with such a great partner, but also such an interesting, unique platform.
And I feel like it allows us to share our brand story. You know, we get to go on, share our passion, how our brand came to be,
which is super important
our
to
product,
us.
And really relate to customers around the country who then end up becoming more and more familiar with the brand and start sharing like, oh my gosh, now I own 5 Equip bags, I love the brand story. They start to associate us with the brand. So it's really exciting to be able to have that platform.
What can we expect from Equip in the future?
That is a great question. So we definitely are very busy and do not plan on slowing down anytime soon. As actually we speak, we're working already on plans and designs for next year. So we're looking far ahead, and we plan on releasing a lot of new designs throughout the end of this year and then into 2023 that we're super excited about. And we're super excited to see where our brand started and then where our design and direction are kind of evolving to. So I'm super excited to see where that lands and what we have in store.
Yeah, lots of exciting silhouettes, new colors, new bag designs, a really fresh new look for next year in 2023. But I'm so excited because we have our fall collection is launching this upcoming August, so I can't wait for that to hit the market.
A lot of new and exciting things coming your way.
Yeah, all shapes and sizes. If you need a bag, we've got you covered for sure.
Lastly, I just wanted to thank you both so much for speaking with me, and if you have any closing remarks, we'd love to hear them.
Awesome. Well, I would say thank you for the opportunity.
Definitely, we echo that back to you.
You know, we're super excited to still be connected with LIM, still part of the LIM family. You know, we always say, although we graduated 3 years ago, it's definitely a lifelong relationship. So we're excited to be able to grow our career, grow our brand and our business now as entrepreneurs, but also to be able to tap back into LIM, share our story, hopefully start connecting with LIM to recruit some interns and employment opportunities for our own company.
And it's just surreal to be here where it all started.
Yeah,